It's that time of year again, and I've been asked to share with you why we pledge, why Mary and I pledge. I've struggled to feel confident in what I want to say. This is such an individual decision that we make between ourselves and God. But the older and more experienced I get leads me closer to original biblical concepts. We are asked to walk in God's love and share that love with others. And how do we do that? We're the humans. We fall short, but we seek forgiveness and try to do better. It requires faith and commitment. And these two concepts are nurtured by our church and its ability to keep us focused on God's role for us. This requires us to give of ourselves to the church to achieve these concepts through our time, our prayer, our actions, and our income. I looked at the parable of the talents and how those funds given by their master were used. We all know the story, and we don't choose to bury our treasure in the ground. We want to work toward making God's world a better place, and we rely on our church to help us with this. Mary and I have been truly blessed by the Lord. We have had some tough times through the years, but God has always supported us. So we fall back on the biblical concept of the tithe. That has become the basis of how we support our church and our faith. Our pledge calculation starts with 10% of our living costs for the year. Then we add our estimated distributions from invested funds so that we are giving 10% of all we are given back to God. Sometimes in tough times in the past, we were not able to wholly accomplish the goal, and we hoped and prayed for forgiveness. This brings us to the parable of the least coin. It's not how many dollars you give, but how much of your wealth you return to God. And of course, the wealth is made up of more than just financial. We have an amazing church that accepts the call from God to go forth and serve others. So let's prayerfully support it and each other as best we can. Thanks.